Assalamualaikum dear students. Today we are going to read the stories Rustum and Sohrab. We will do first model reading of the lesson. Later we will try to understand what the story tells us about Rustum and Sohrab. Rustum and Sohrab is a tragic story from Persia. Rustum is a Persian hero and one of the favorites of King Kaikous. Sohrab is the son of Rustum and Tanami. Rustum and Sohrab never meet in their lifetime until on the battlefield. As no one else dares to fight Rustum, Sohrab is sent to fight with the legendary Persian hero. Though Sohrab knows that he is Rustum's son, ironically Rustum doesn't know this fact who stabs Sohrab to death. We'll start the reading. Long ago there lived in Persia, now Iran, a great soldier called Rustum. He was so brave and fearless that he had so often saved his country from foreign invasions that he was called the Shield of Persia. The enemies who tried to invade the country fled in fear when they heard his war cry, Rustum. Persia is safe as long as Rustum leads our soldiers, said Kaikous, the king of Persia. No enemy dare threaten us. If any does, he shall suffer a crushing defeat. Unless Rustum is killed, our armies can never hope to see victory, the enemies of Persia used to say. Once in the course of his travels, Rustum met a Tatar princess called Tanami. They fell in love with each other and married. However, Rustum was not able to live with his wife for a long time. The king of Persia soon sent for him because he did not feel safe unless Rustum was in his kingdom to protect and defend it. So Rustum had to go away from his wife, who was then in the family way. It was with great sorrow that he parted from her, because it might be many years before he saw her again. At the parting, he gave her a precious stone and said, "When you become a mother, tie this stone on the child's arm and keep our marriage a secret." In due course, a son was born to Tanami. Tanami knew that when the boy grew up, Rustum would be eager to have him follow in his footsteps. Unless she hid from Rustum the fact that their child was a boy, he would certainly take away the child. She would then lose her son as she had lost her husband. So Tanami sent word to Rustum that their child was a daughter. So, इस story में I'll try to tell you the meaning to understand the story. First, this much which we have read, जितना हमने पढ़ा उसकी हम कहानी समझने की कोशिश करेंगे. What is said in the story? It is said कि long ago, Persia ago, it is now the present day Iran. यथस वनो वारिया टाइम ब्रोह ओस अत रोजान a very brave, a great soldier. His name was Rustum. He was brave and fearless. So studa brave bahadur to sun खोजा कौन कि he saved his country from many invasions. अगर गैर मुल्की ओस तमन पे हमला कह करा ये ओस मुल्कस पन्निस बचावान अम मूजूब सन the shield of Persia. The enemies who tried to invade the country fled in fear when they heard the war cry. Rustum दपान Rustum ओस मग जंग किस मैदानस मज वसान इम सन्स क्रेकि सत ओस दुश्मन चलान. Persia is safe as long as Rustum leads our soldiers, said Kaikous, the king of Persia. No enemy dares threaten us. If any does, he shall suffer a crushing defeat. Dapan Irano Bachos wana Yutamatas Rustum cho. As sonis mulkas pe hekna kahte hamla karne jurat karin. Unless Rustum is killed, our enemies can never hope to see victory. The enemies of Persia used to say. The dushman Persia kes Iran kes wana Fars kes wana कि युतामत रुस्तुम च इसको ना Persia हार नहीं बित किहिन. Once in the course of his travels, Rustum met a Tatar princess called Tanami. Öth दौरान सफरस दौरान मिला Rustum एकस Tatar princess तमन उस नाव Tanami. They fell in love with each other and married. So simple. However, Rustum was not able to live with his wife for a long time, but ims osnum mokai ki roz he panne misses vari haskalas. Then the king of Persia soon sent for him because he did not feel safe unless Rustum was in his kingdom to protect and defend it. Because he was called back to his country. He was called back by the king. Badshah ne वापस पन्निस मुल्कस मज तो रुस्तुम पे पन्ने खानदानी नि जुदा गसन. So Rustum had to go away from his wife, who was then in the family way. Am साथ Taname, she was pregnant. She was having a baby in her womb. It was with great sorrow that he parted from her, because it might be many years before he saw her again. Am साथ गो मैं वारिया दुख की ले माँ किस अलग गई, because अमे पात शायद उस वारिया वरी पात समखे Rustum be Taname. At the parting, he gave her a precious stone and said, "When you become a mother, tie this stone on the child's arm and keep our marriage a secret." Nearne bruhndu tume Taname ak stone ak dubnas agare as bachazab igunzatamis nare. The Bevinzan can say, "We are married." In due course, a son was born to Taname. Taname knew that when the boy grew up, Rustum would be eager to have him follow in his footsteps. Unless she hid from Rustum the fact that the child was a boy, he would certainly take away the child. She would then lose her son as she had lost her husband. So Taname sent word to Rustum that their child was a daughter. Yeli Taname nechu zav em tho Rustumas nish tsuri. Emis os khof ki agar Rustum boize yini emis tipan sisut and I will be left alone. Bros be kunizin I will lose my son. Mera panun nechu I lost my husband, which already panun khandaru mutan. Now she kept a secret. She sent a word to Rusdumas, we had a daughter. Hope tomorrow we will continue the lesson, inshallah. Thank you.